Hallo! So today we are going to practice Deutsche Aussprache. Sprache as in language, aus as in out, otherwise known as your out language or your pronunciation. And as native English speakers or speakers that know English, I'm sure you will understand how sick I am of us not being able to spell words how we actually say them, which is why in countries like the United States that speak English, and maybe with countries that speak French, we have these things. National spelling bees really don't exist anywhere else, because they're not necessary. Why, you may ask? Well, it's because in most other languages the letters are pretty phonetic, meaning that the letters generally make the same sounds for most words. English, however, is not written phonetically, which is why you get things like this happening, where GH makes a f sound here, O makes an sound here, and TI makes a sh sound here. Using phonetic logic, I should be able to spell fish like that, but that's not how English works. So first we're going to learn about das Deutsche Alphabet, a wonderful phonetic alphabet. The letters are said differently in German alphabet, but I will sing the song. You guys can repeat after me. Ready? Let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, Q, R, S, T, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good. Feel free to rewind that and practice it to learn the alphabet again, and then together we can go faster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Awesome. So let's go over about letters in German that are different from English. So, for example, we have the W, makes a V sound. For example, wir wohnen in Westdeutschland. V makes a F sound. Viele Vögel fliegen viele Kilometer. J makes a Y sound. Junge, Jungen, Jubeln. Those are the main consonants that are very different in German. Vokale, vowels. These are the German vowels. We have A, I, O, U. Now these letters, when by themselves, are pronounced like this almost all the time. Then we have A mit Umlaut. That's pronounced eh. O mit Umlaut, we don't really have a sound for, but it's closest to and then U mit Umlaut is closest to the U in cute. Ü. For example, Apfel, Äpfel. Apfel, Äpfel. Sohn, Sonne. Sohn, Sonne. Unter, über. Unter, über. Sehr gut. So two vowels are consonants in a row. Sometimes change these sounds a little bit. Common ones are EI, which is always pronounced like I, and you guys have been doing it all along. Ein. So ein, Wein. IE is pronounced E, as in Bier. CH is like a softer sound of a cat hissing. So ich, endlich, Liechtenstein. R is another sound we really don't have a word or a sound for in English. It doesn't make the R sound, so for more information I put in the video description below this awesome link, which brings you to this website, which you can click on the German, and then you can find the various sounds in German. These letters are the international alphabet, so they will look really weird, but you can still click around and find. Here's the German R. They'll give you example German words on the side and this person who will say them. Reis, rot, and if you're not sure how her mouth is making that sound, you can go over here and click on it and it'll show you. It's kind of strange, I know, but basically your tongue is going to the back of your throat. So which is why when you hear us over-pronunciating words, we'll do things like Reis, Rot, Wort. And then you can also click on your vowels. So here's your U mit Umlaut. And your O mit Umlaut. Okay, so go ahead and play around with this. It's actually really fun. You can see how people's mouths move to make different sounds, and it'll give you examples over here. Oop. So let's try some practice words. Unabhängigkeitserklärungen. As you get better in German, you'll be able to just chunk up the big words like this. Unabhängigkeitserklärungen. Now, this is all one big word, but big words in German are just combinations of other words. So Unabhängigkeit is independence, and Erklärungen is an exclamation or a declaration. So this would be then a declaration of independence. And Handschuhschneeballwerfer is a really fun word in German and shows how awesome German can be. So Hand is your hand, Schuh is your shoe, Schnee is snow, Ball is ball, and Werfer is thrower. So instead of saying a person who throws snowballs while wearing gloves, you can just say it as one big word in German, Handschuhschneeballwerfer. So I challenge you guys then to go online and search for a super long German word, post it in the comment sections below, and in class we will have a pronunciation duel. If you can't or don't want to post in the comment section, then just write it down and bring it with you. If you find the meaning of that word, that would be even cooler. So I challenge you to go do that. I thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to our duel in the future.